So this is our data set. It has about 2000 plus rows and 48 plus columns. That gives an insight about the regions, order type, categories, products, um, mode of transportation, etc. So in a comprehensive overall view of the order transactions. Then we have a second page, that is the regional intelligence. That's part of the data enhancement layer. It has order region, GDP per capita, urbanization index, and regional logistics score. Then we move on to the dashboard. Here we have 7 pages dashboard, starting with executive summary dashboard that gives an overall view of all the problem statements and key indicators, all the key KPIs that we have, and different filters that are present on each page. That is for order status, shipping mode, customer segment, and month year. Then we move on to regional intelligence that gives us insights based on the regional intelligence. That is, it gives us key KPIs that are Southeast Asia top regions by sale, 10% profit ratio on an average, and Eastern Asia worst late region. So we also have a regional filter here, since this dashboard page shows only the regional intelligence. For example, if we want to look at Eastern Asia, we can click on it and it only shows the Eastern Asia, the total profit by the region, total profit by Eastern Asia region, and late delivery rate here is 58%. Moving on, we have product and category performance. Here we have the performance of the products and the categories that we have. The products are many and they are bifurcated in different categories. For example, there are clothing, apparel, outdoors, fitness, healthcare, and other. So sales by categories, like women's clothing, we have 77.26 thousand, sporting goods, craft, music, garden, health, video games, etc. Then we have total sales by profit ratio by product name, total profit by product name and ordered item discount rate. We also have under the Q&A section, where we can have a custom that I have created custom questions for even deeper insights. Shipping and delivery, it shows the insights about the shipping and delivery. The key problem is the late delivery rate, so it highlights the key problem in these two cards. And in this, for example, the average shipping day is that was actually received by the customer, and the scheduled one. So schedule might show like 2 to 3 days, but actually it took like the actual delivery happened in 3 to 4 days, so there's a late delivery that occurred. Then we have the customer analytics dashboard. Here we are looking at the problems on through a lens of customer analysis. We have three major segments: corporate, consumer, and home office. And based on those, we can see the types that they use: the order count and total sales by types. Type is the method of payment that the customer used. Then customer segment versus category sales. So different customer segments and different category sales that we can have a look at. For example, here we can look at different categories, different customer segments, and what are the sales through each, like which customer segment for each product category, which segment is has a higher demand for it. We can analyze all of it through this chart. Again, we have the same KPIs, we have the same filters for each dashboard page. Then we have risk and compliance. Here we have because we also have fraud and cancelled orders, and then the loss that occurred because of the cancelled orders. So 40 cancelled orders, 45 fraud counts, to 426 loss orders, 1000 late deliveries. So due to the cancelled orders were also a result of high late deliveries, that also generated loss to the company. And 426 loss orders, the orders that were generating loss. We have fraud count and cancelled orders by order region, profit reduction due to risk factors, total profit, department name, and we also have the similar similar filters and a Q&A section again for even deeper and better insights about the problem statement. Then we come on to the last page, that is the business insights. We have navigation buttons over on the top. We can, after reviewing the entire dashboard, if we want to go back to another page, we can just click on one of these buttons like this. Like I want to go to product and category, we can click on it, and then we move to the product and category page. So this page highlights the key influences. So what influences late delivery risk that to increase? So these are some of the key influences that we have. Gives a proper overview of the key business insights, like the first class highest risk shipping mode, most profitable categories women's clothing, customer segment driving sales is consumer is the segment that is driving the highest sales. Then we have discount loss, cancellation loss, fraud loss, the loss that the company had to incur due to all these cancellation, discounts and fraud. Then the late delivery losses and loss orders, that is orders that were creating a loss, were 226 by count. Then we have an AI agent, that is that it contains all the information about our problem statements and gives a comprehensive response. So here I have already asked late deliveries by region. It gave me a comprehensive tabular form with accurate numbers, the key observations for better insights. Critical context shipping mode makes it worse. The regional, we can have a better insight, like it also highlights the major indicator, that is 97.5% late delivery shipping that the company is experiencing. Then we also have actionable recommendations that the executives can look into or look towards, like solving our business problems. Then we have an automation. This is a machine learning model. We have a predictor. So what it does is every morning at 8 it sends an email notification that consists of all the order IDs that are still pending in our data set and are probably can be flagged as late deliveries. Then their probability is high. If the probability is above 70%, it will flag that particular product ID as expected late delivery. So once we run it, we all automatically gets our email response. I have already ran it once, and we have an email response that is right over here with product ID, customer, region, everything, and it says late delivery risk detected, right? Then we move on to the web app that I created for this project. For a comprehensive view of our entire project, here we have the dashboard viewer, where we can click on different pages of the dashboard and have a look, so that the executives do not have to go back to the dashboard, then come back to a different portal and then have a different vision. We can have all of it at one point. That saves time and makes it more efficient. Then we have barcode order lookup. Once we upload the barcode here, it fetches all the data related to that barcode. The barcode is made with the order ID, the unique order ID, and it fetches all the information relevant to that order ID in one place, right? And then we move to the order risk and anomaly detector. Here we can select our data set, entire data set that we have, or a piece of data set, and then we can put it here. It runs a order risk and anomaly detector, gives you summary cards like row analyze, anomalies found, high risk rows, normal rows, and most abnormal rows, right? It also gives you a review recommendation box, top anomalies table. It gives you a comprehensive view, and it also gives you a visual on the risk of the risks that we have. Normal, green is for normal, yellow is for usual, and red is for high. And then review recommendations. So it gives a comprehensive view of all of it, and that's it for my project. Thank you.